Welcome to another edition of this edition of Movie Talk MCU movie, the MCU movie edition of the Movie Talk News MCU news cover. We got a love cover. Why I think the Hulk and Submariner Naboo might be is officially. There's not a rumor that they were all gonna be have their own solo film. And also, we also have my thoughts on it and what I think is gonna probably happen pretty soon than later. And also we have the new trailer of New Mutants and brother, I love it trailer. And that we have a possible Morpheus. Morpheus will be coming out this year, including the Venom this year, here on MCU Talk. This edition of Movie Talk News, where ANTONIO Gutierrez with the MCU portion. Guys, this is the MCU Talk. This is what if this is about we do MCU talk about Marvel Studio Comic, even Sony because they're part of Marvel. Spider-Man, all cover Marvel movies and all the Marvel coming good this year. All right, the flagship podcast, the Movie Talk Monday. Go check it out on my YouTube channel. But I have a cover of all the movie news of that. And also I just posted for the DCU for you DC comic fans that on my channel there. It's go to my if you go to my channel, check out the video there. Now let's get to the movie. Let's get the main topic. What I think, this is not just a rumor, but I think is a strong possibility that we have a solo Hulk film and maybe a Submarine movie, possibly. I know it's been talk. First of all, let's clear the air on this, all right? And everybody get confused about. Okay, Marvel could do a Hulk film. They could do the film. They could work. They could do the production of a solo Hulk film. But the distribution, we're gonna explain the movie rights, is go to Universal. Now that deal is about almost run out. I think. That's why I think we might have pretty soon the Hulk will have their own their own film. The Ruffalo have been pushing for a solo Hulk film. And rightly so. I think the Hulk, I want to see the Hulk have a solo film. See, the two Hulk films previous, before Mark Ruffalo was cast as Hulk at the Avengers film, and then what like I said, David Banner version, a little too green, too shred look. Got the size and the size of the Hulk, he looked like almost like Shrek, like a giant Shrek. And it was fine. I thought, he had the whole, but it looked like a shred. And the whole dogs and his dad and everything. That was kind of weird. So, Norton was good, and he looks pretty, I'm trying to compare it to, and then we have Leader. Now, this combination of the Hulk, who Marvel did perfectly, how it's the right skin tone and got it right, exactly right, and everything else into the Marvel Universe, Marvel Universe, who Robert Ruffalo played great. I hope they get the movie done, and I think they will do that eventually this year. I'm gonna give you honest, guys. I think honestly, that's gonna be an announcement that Marvel got the rights from Universal, the distribution right. To do the film, cause they can do the film, but the distribution right go to Universal. I think they will eventually get the rights on the Hulk and Submariner Naboo, real name Naboo. So just have their counter of DC have Aquaman, but we'll have Submariner who's older than Aquaman. So a lot of possibility on this topic. A lot of gray areas, a lot of possible things, and a lot of gray areas. And I know everybody says it's a rumor, but there's a lot of there's smoke, there's fire, and there's a possibility that we might have a solo Hulk film pretty soon in the MCU with Mark Ruffalo playing Bruce Banner as the Hulk. What version of Hulk we have? We already have Professor Hulk in the last version Endgame. We have Webhead. Do we gonna see Warbreaker? Who I love to see that incarnation of Hulk in the DC. I mean, he basically don't give a damn and whoop including the Avengers. If you ever seen the comic of Warbreaker, and also we kind of had War Hulk in the Thanos Ragnarok. We kind of with his whole arm and suit and everything, but we'll see. I think it's gonna happen. I think pretty soon that the Marvel Karen Feige will make an announcement of they just purchase the distribution rights of the Hulk and Submarine from Universal Studios. This is not doing no movies with them. So, and I think their contract's about to be up pretty soon. That's my take on that. Now, on to Morbius. Yes, folks, a trailer might happen soon in Morbius. Jay Leno, Jared Leto, who we all know he played the Joker and we ruined that character's image to Joaquin Phoenix kind of basically we praise that role and make it more back what it was, you know, when he flirted over that. But that's not story. General playing Morbius, and a lot of people ask me, Antonio, what do you feel about this film, about her? Well, I hope Sony / Marvel, this will be somewhat a horror film. We're going to get into the horror part of the top of these with Marvel with the new trailer and but I think it should be a horror film. Morbius is a living vampire, basically a human vampire created by laboratory tests and everything. Michael Morbius is also so he's Greek, so he's kind of European. Now, do I think Jay Leno listen? Jay Leno needs to prove himself that he could act in a comic book movie. Because obviously, when we saw Suicide Squad, well, he kind of ruined his reputation. Do I think he's a hell of an actor? Yes, he can. When I see more movies, aside comic book movies, he's great. He needs to be. Now, how Morpheus will look, he's a vampire. Now, he's not going to be the classic Count Dracula's vampire. When you got Morpheus, when you see the comic, he's more like a bat. Human, like a basically pale face, but look like a bat. There you go. With actual hair, with more belly that feed on plasma. Now, in the cartoon Spider-Man, he feed on plasma. You know, technically, this is when I think Sony / Marvel need to go a little deeper. Hey, listen, this is a vampire. Vampires feed all kind of plasma blood. They feed on blood. I want to see scary, dark film in the comic. Hey, listen. When we get to the new when we talk about new movies right now, I'm gonna explain that because we can have comic books be rated R. We can have they did with Venom 2, and Venom 2 is coming out this year. Who is going to be announced and also a trailer pretty soon. They're supposed to release a trailer pretty soon. Make it dark. This is a horror film. This is a creature of the night. One of Spider-Man's foes or kind of foe, whatever. This is a creature of the night. Make it like a comic book horror, a tragic horror film story. All right. You're going to display the MCU and then maybe they'll cross over. Depends on this film. I'm going to tell you that. Morbius needs to do well when it come out this year. They need to hit a good home run. I know. Venom, I think, will do well. I think they got a lot of hype, a lot of expectation, a lot of hype in their movies. And then the first movie, I think everybody will go looking forward to invest in Venom 2, knowing Carnage is going to be in somewhat in the film. So I think but Morbius needs to hit a home run. If we're going to see a kind of little crossover a little bit, especially Blade is going to be in the MCU pretty soon next year. And the new Blade, and we all know what Blade do? He hunts vampires. Granted, Morpheus is somewhat in the comics. Sometimes he was an ally in the comics, and that's true when you ever watch the Spider-Man cartoon. But there's a possibility that me personally think, like I said, Morpheus needs to hit a home run. Needs to say, you know what? Okay, we're happy. We're gonna continue on, and now maybe Marvel kind of adapt Morbius into the MCU with Spider-Man or with Blade. That's the gotta think, folks. Morbius gotta be successful. I think Venom will be fine. Venom 2 will be fine. I think it's gonna be a good sequel. I think it'll be probably a better sequel. You have Carnage in the film, but I think this is when you're gonna see maybe it would tie in more to the MCU. With it. Granted, it's Sony, but remember, it is a joint partnership, so we'll see. Morpheus need to be a hit or what. Now, on to talk about trailers. We also gonna talk about supposedly besides New Mutants, Internal. Supposedly Internal is gonna drop a trailer near supposedly the Super Bowl. I heard it'll be coming pretty soon, but I heard really delayed the Super Bowl. I was looking forward to that trailer. How you gonna make this trailer happening? I hope it'll be a good trailer. And remember, Winter Super Bowl come out in the fall, so got plenty of time to build the hype on this film. But in October, I think October coming out. So Internals, I think it's gonna be very interesting how this plays out, the trailer itself. But we'll see. Very, very curious what they do with Internal. Now, on the topic of the main trailer, who I just saw last night, the new mini trailer, and brother, this movie is what I thought was gonna be. You see the main Taz interview, Demon Bear. He's a bear. He's basically one of the characters in X-Men. And then he's a demon. He's basically like almost like Shadow King, a spirit, kind of like a demon, kind of spiritual thing, mutant, whatever. But he's a demon mostly there. So it's very dark. You see Sunspot. You see some of the characters. We have Wolfbane that you'll recognize in the comic books and everything. We also see Colossus' sister Iyada. Her code name is Magic. So she got power. She could do same as Colossus again. Still got a sword, but it'll be everything. So I love the trailer. I think it's a good trailer. Come out April 3rd. And I think, listen, I think Kevin Feige had it, and I said this in my last week video on this topic, my flagship movie talk show. I think Kevin Feige had a hand with it a little bit, maybe a little bit. I think it'll be very interesting how this plays out in there. Do I think that they just kind of slowly do the X-Men in the MCU? Maybe. Don't think it's gonna be there. Oh, they're gonna have the X-Men. No. Slowly. It's like this is a process. Remember, they still trying to recover from that garbage Dark Phoenix movie, right? Be patient, guys. Be patient. There won't be X-Men in the MCU, but it's gonna take a little time till we get that taste out of that X-Men Dark Phoenix movie out of our mouth. And y'all hear Apocalypse. Well, we got that crap. That's the funny thing. So it's gonna be patience is a virtue, folks. Patience is a virtue. So what do I think about that thing? I think this is a good start. There's low expectations. I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't expect it. That they don't expect this movie to do well. But it's almost like if it do well, I said this last week, great. If it don't, about 2 weeks from now, 2 weeks before that, later, you got the Black Widow film coming out in that same month. So it's like a hit is great for Marvel because now you can incorporate the mutants, not X-Men, mutants into the MCU slowly. If it don't, okay, we didn't spend that much. So we put a little investment. It's like you invest on a small condo. You invest in, you wait. We see if you could flip the condo or house, again, real estate, flip it and get my money and see what happens. I guess that's a little real estate term right there. Flip it make double your money, double your money of the investment. So I think New Mutants gonna be great. I think New Mutants gonna be awesome, but I'm a little nervous, but I think it looks great. It got that good horror film tone, and I like that idea of horror film. Who, by the way, at Marvel, MCU, you see how maybe that's a good idea for Marvel to do Doctor Strange, make it who's rumored to be a horror film. Knock, because that's a horror film. That's what's supposed to be a horror film. Supposed a comic book horror film tone feel like. I think Doctor Strange could be just a little better with a higher budget, right? Do y'all agree? Listen, like I said this about Morpheus and Venom. Venom is more. Granted, was still like an action type of film, but it still was scary looking. It's okay to do expense horror film in the comic book version. These characters are mostly dark. Batman is a dark character in DC world. I want to see him do a rated R, but we don't want to. Hey, he's rated R based in the comic books, basically. You don't give a damn. Deadpool, same thing. That's why I told people this: if Deadpool's coming out in the MCU, it better be rated R. Or me, that is the true essence of Deadpool, and love how they not just run around portray, but it's like you cut the man's character itself. That's the thing. That's my point of view on that. The thing is, guys, it's okay to do rated R comic book film. There's a way to make them look good and awesome. Let's see how the New Mutants do with a low budget. If it do well, maybe like the big budget films, like a Doctor Strange. Like even if I know Venom's supposed to be a rated, supposed to be is a rated R film. Maybe see more chances with other characters in the comic book universe to take chances like that. Good idea, right? Oh, but it's a long video, but hey, I'm here. Without to talk about the MCU. There's a lot of news of MCUs and everything, so I think we're everything. Guys, thank you for joining me for another edition of Movie Talk edition of the MCU movie news and talk. And I hope you have a great day. Enjoy them. What you think? What you thought about Hulk might be maybe soon the MCU doing its own it's a movie solo film, and also Submarine might be also in the MCU pretty soon. His own solo film. And what do you think about the new music trailer and Morbius? Do you have high hopes for this film or low hopes? What's your take on Morbius? What do you think about the new Morbius coming pretty soon? And what's your take on that? All in all, this is Antonio from Mutant News, the MCU edition. I hope you have a great day. Bye bye for now. See you guys.